The woman was sitting at home eating an apple when she was terrified to realize that even though there were no incoming calls, she kept hearing the vibration of a phone. She followed the sound and searched everywhere until she found a phone hidden in a drawer. Her heart was filled with doubt, wondering how a strange phone could appear in her home. At that moment, she noticed an unread text message on the screen. Suddenly, the phone rang, and she nervously answered the call. The scene shifted, and Leeli, an online influencer, quietly checked her boyfriend Junhoi's phone while he was still asleep that morning. To her shock, Junhoi was having an affair with her closest friend, and the two people she trusted most had betrayed her. Leeli couldn't accept the truth, and they got into a heated argument. But Junhoi didn't show any regret, instead saying her friend was better than her, then went back to the room to pack his things and leave. Furious, Leeli cursed Junhoi, saying he would face retribution. Later, during her live stream, Leeli looked dispirited, and her fans immediately sensed something was wrong. Finally, she shared her painful experience, and her fans flooded her with comfort. But some fans began to stir things up, saying that from the moment she peeked at Junhoi's phone, the ending was already sealed, and that she was only bringing trouble upon herself. Leeli was upset when she read these comments, and just as she was about to respond, her phone suddenly malfunctioned. She decided to go out to repair it, but then found that her neighbor had once again left trash at her door. Leeli, fuming with anger, pounded hard on her neighbor's door and snapped that she had already kept her voice down during the live stream. When no one responded, she stormed off. She then went to the phone repair shop, where the owner, who had fixed her phone several times before, suggested she just buy a new one. But since money was tight, Leeli asked him to try saving it once more. While fixing the phone, the owner suddenly thought of something eerie. Leeli assumed he was only trying to scare her into buying a new phone, so she ignored his words. When she returned home, she saw a package left at her neighbor's door, and with no one around, she secretly took it inside. Soon the neighbor, named Ruru, came back, saw the trash at her door, and angrily kicked it back in front of Leeli's home. After entering, Ruru realized her dog was missing. She searched every corner of the house but couldn't find it. Then she heard a phone ringing, and following the sound onto the balcony, she was horrified to see her dog's bloody body holding a phone in its mouth. Ruru was too frightened to look directly. Meanwhile, Leeli was live streaming when she suddenly heard music coming from inside her house. She discovered the sound came from the neighbor's package. She opened it without hesitation, found a phone inside, and curiously checked it, but there were no photos stored. Just then, the phone shut down from low battery, and Leeli casually tossed it aside. That night, Leeli stared at her photo with Junhoi, clearly still unable to let go. Suddenly, that same phone rang again, but the screen remained dark. Strangely, even though the phone had already shut down from a dead battery, the ringtone was still ringing. She quickly grabbed a charging cable, and while waiting for it to power up, Junhoi's call came through. But when she answered, it was her friend's voice. Her friend had deliberately called with Junhoi's phone to provoke her. Leeli wanted to curse them both, but the call was cut off. Leeli's emotions collapsed in rage. Just then, the other phone finished charging, and 3 new text messages appeared. Meanwhile, Junhoi had moved into Xiuyi's place. Suddenly, Xiuyi's phone rang, and she began to shake uncontrollably. In the next instant, she grabbed scissors and walked over to Junhoi. The following day, Leeli saw the news that Junhui had been seriously injured and hospitalized, and her friends sent her messages asking if Junhui had betrayed her. As Leeli was lost in thought, the mysterious phone buzzed again with another text. She asked who the sender was, but there was no reply. She replayed the news video and noticed Xiao Ya repeating the same phrase over and over. Leeli was puzzled, but the fact the betrayers had suffered consequences filled her with satisfaction. Her fans could immediately sense her improved mood during her next live stream. But halfway through, her phone screen went black again. She glanced at the mysterious phone and decided to use it to continue streaming. That was when something terrifying happened. A fan left a message saying they had just seen someone pass right behind her, thinking it was Leeli's sister, and asked her to bring her out to say hello. Leeli laughed and told her fans not to mess around, saying that kind of trick could never scare her. At that moment, every fan in the live stream began urging for Leeli's so-called sister to come out and say hello. Leeli suddenly felt a chill creep over her, as fans kept insisting her sister was standing right behind her, and she was so frightened that she ended the stream immediately. She then used that strange phone to take pictures around the room, but found nothing unusual. It wasn't until she snapped a picture facing the kitchen. Terrified, Leeli quickly called the phone repair shop owner and told him she had also captured a ghost on her camera. But the owner asked in confusion who was yelling right beside her at that moment. Leeli was so scared that she threw the phone onto the sofa, then cautiously turned to check behind her. Another eerie sight appeared. The phone she had just tossed onto the sofa was now mysteriously sitting on the phone stand. Curious, she slowly walked closer and saw that the phone was actually live streaming. Fans flooded the comment section, praising Leeli's sister as being more suited to be a streamer. Her follower count soared and countless gifts poured in. Leeli was so thrilled by this that she forgot all about being afraid. Suddenly there was a rapid knock at the door. It was Ruru, suspecting Leeli had stolen her package, coming to confront her. But Leeli stubbornly refused to admit it, and with no evidence, Ruru had no choice but to leave. When Leeli returned to her room, she found the live stream earnings were dozens of times her usual income, and she covered her mouth in giddy laughter. She then began taking more pictures around the room, hoping to see if her sister, who brought in the money, was still there. Soon, the ghost sent her a photo, showing several women and saying they were the ones who had bullied her. Leeli noticed that the woman on the far left was her neighbor, Ruru, and she finally realized the phone was originally meant for her, so she quietly placed the phone at Ruru's doorstep. When Ruru found the package and saw it was a phone, she immediately called the sender. On the other end of the line was the first woman the ghost had taken revenge on, and it was the ghost who told her to send the phone to the next person who had wronged her. Just then the phone received another message, and Ruru's spine went cold when she saw the photo. In the end, Ruru knocked on Leeli's door and handed the phone back to her. Meanwhile, Betty was walking down the street when she felt as if someone was following her. Suddenly, her backpack was tugged, and in the reflection, she saw a shadowy figure behind her. That night, knowing the phone could capture spirits, Leeli decided to change her livestream style and do an unprecedented ghost hunting broadcast. She told her fans she had a phone that could reveal spirits, then went alone to explore a haunted house in Hong Kong. At first, everything was calm, until she went up to the second floor and spotted a ghost lingering in the corner. Although Leeli was trembling inside, she pushed forward for the sake of the livestream. She then went into the courtyard, and when she panned the camera, she saw a woman in white standing in the distance. Though the experience was nerve-wracking, this stream brought Leeli a huge surge in followers. The next day, her ghost livestream went viral, and a major company offered to collaborate with her, inviting her to stream on July 14th during the Hungry Ghost Festival. Leeli was immediately intrigued. When the festival arrived, people were burning joss paper in the streets, believing spirits would come to collect it. Leeli used the ghost phone to stream, eager to see how many wandering souls appeared. Sure enough, she captured 4 spirits through the lens. She even used the phone to help her friend see her late father. To show her fans even more, she boldly went to a graveyard, where she saw countless lingering souls unwilling to pass on. One night, as usual, Leeli was live streaming her ghost hunt on the street. When she entered an alley, she saw 3 ghostly figures through the phone. But when she looked closely, she realized they were actually 3 living people. However, just then, the men with bad intentions walked up to Leeli, started harassing her, and even snatched away her phone. Leeli couldn't bear it anymore and shouted for help, and fearing the police might come, they hurried to run away. But before they could get far, they suddenly froze, unable to move their bodies. Then they turned back into the alley and handed the phone back to Leeli. When Leeli returned home, she started chatting with the ghost and learned that her name was Xiao Ya, a girl who had died after being bullied by her classmates. Xiao Ya knew that Leeli had also been bullied before, just like her, and both of their videos of being bullied had been uploaded online. Because of this shared experience, Leeli felt even more sympathy for Xiao Ya, and she wanted to do something for her. So Xiao Ya gave Leeli an address, saying there were still 2 people left who hadn't faced retribution. Meanwhile, Betty had just received a package, opened it, and found a phone inside, leaving her very puzzled. At that moment, her own phone received a photo, and to her horror, it showed the front door of her home. Terrified, she carefully walked to the door and peeked through the peephole. To make sure she wasn't seeing things, Betty quickly opened the door and looked outside, but everything seemed normal. Then her phone received a video of someone filming her, and she panicked, running into her bedroom and locking the door tight. But as she watched the doorknob slowly turn downward, she had nowhere to run, and finally crawled under the bed to hide. The door creaked open, and a pair of dark feet appeared right in front of her. Just then, the phone in her hand suddenly burst into flames, and when she tried to fling it away, it felt glued to her palm and she couldn't let go. It was actually Xiao Ya holding her tight so she couldn't break free, and in the end, her entire arm was burning in the flames. Elsewhere, Leeli received a message from Xiao Ya saying there was only 1 person left. So Leeli went to that person's house and said directly that Xiao Ya had sent her. Kylie was completely confused, so Leeli handed her the phone and told her to turn on the camera and take pictures around the house. Although Kylie didn't understand, she followed the instructions, and in the bedroom, she saw the image of Xiao Ya. Kylie instantly broke down in tears. She and Xiao Ya had once been as close as sisters, but out of fear of becoming the next target, she had joined the other girls in bullying Xiao Ya. It was Kylie who filmed the video of the bullying, and the phone she used was Xiao Ya's own phone. This very phone. Back then, Betty even burned Xiao Ya's palm with a lighter for 5 seconds, and the more they saw Xiao Ya in pain, the more they laughed. Afterward, they framed Xiao Ya, accusing her of stealing their phones, and no matter how she defended herself, no one believed her. Xiao Ya had once looked into Kylie's eyes begging for help, but out of fear, Kylie chose to ignore her. Desperate and heartbroken, Xiao Ya finally jumped from a building to end her life. Now, the 3 girls who bullied Xiao Ya had all suffered retribution, and the punishment would haunt them for life. Kylie had long punished herself for her past mistake, and scars from her attempt to end her life still remained on her wrist. She hoped Xiao Ya could forgive her. At this point, Leeli told Kylie that the real message from Xiao Ya was that it was Kylie herself who needed to let go. Xiao Ya understood that Kylie didn't help her only because she was scared, and she didn't blame her, asking Kylie not to feel guilty over her death. Finally, Kylie watched as Xiao Ya's figure slowly faded away from the camera. After everything ended, Xiao Ya offered to help Leeli, saying she could punish everyone who had ever wronged her. But Leeli refused, not wanting to let hatred continue in this way. In the end, Leeli turned on the camera once more and saw Xiao Ya waving goodbye to her. And that was the full story of the 2025 Hong Kong horror film, Warning from Hell. The movie blends the theme of school bullying with supernatural elements, raising awareness of real social issues while maintaining a chilling atmosphere. If you're interested, you can check out the original film. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.